Hi, Taehyung Lovers. Welcome back to the Taehyung Lovers channel all around the world. And this time, don't you dare skip the first 3 seconds, because what you're about to see is not just ordinary K-pop content. This is a moment that made the world fall silent and maybe made you question everything you believed about Kim Taehyung. April 2026, a moment that shook the global entertainment world. The world seemed to lose its breath, not because of a big comeback, not because of scandal, but because of something far deeper, a calmness that felt too real for a superstar. When the camera focused on Kim Taehyung in an exclusive session with Odyssey, there was something different, not just visuals, not just aura, but an energy that made millions of ARMY around the world stop and go silent. Behind his calm smile, behind a gaze that is hard to explain, lies something not everyone realizes. An unexpected interaction with Jungkook. Unusual habits that were finally revealed, and the deepest side of Taehyung that has never truly been shown to the public. This is not just about an idol. This is about a human being who is too honest in a world full of illusions. And in this video, we're going to uncover it all. What we will discuss today: the viral triangle method moment between Taehyung and Jungkook that shocked the world. Hidden habits of Taehyung that even ARMY didn't expect. The secret behind his simple outfit worth thousands of dollars. A side of Taehyung's personality rarely captured by cameras. The reason why Taehyung's aura feels different, even from other idols. And one thing that might change the way you see BTS forever. So before we go deeper, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, because what you're about to witness is not just content, but an emotional experience not everyone is ready to feel. And don't forget, share this video, so the world can always see the true kindness and sincerity of Kim Taehyung. April 2026, a moment that shook the world, none other than Kim Taehyung. The world seemed to lose its breath, not because of booming music, not because of manufactured sensation, but because of one figure who appeared with calmness that was almost impossible to explain. When the camera focused on Kim Taehyung in an exclusive session with Odyssey, there was something different, something that made viewers not just see, but feel. He didn't try to steal attention, yet attention came to him naturally, as if the world chose to pause just to understand him. In a warm and simple setting, far from excessive glamour, the BTS members sat side by side, laughing, talking, and sharing stories. But among all of that, Kim Taehyung carried an aura that was difficult to describe with ordinary words. He didn't dominate the conversation, nor did he try to be the center of attention, yet his presence felt the deepest. There was calmness in the way he sat, honesty in every expression, and depth in every gaze that seemed to hold stories never fully revealed. His appearance that night became a symbol of who he truly is. A dark blue blazer with a clean cut and a unique double collar shirt was not just about style, but a reflection of his personality, elegant without being loud, different without trying too hard. Many talked about the price and brand of the outfit, but what truly brought it to life was the way Taehyung wore it. He didn't look like someone wearing expensive clothes, but like someone who understands the value of every detail he chooses. And that's where his charm lies. He doesn't follow trends. He is the definition of the trend itself. But Kim Taehyung's charm doesn't stop at visuals. In his interaction with Jungkook, another side of him slowly unfolded. When Jungkook casually explained the triangle method, Taehyung responded with a simple yet meaningful question. How should he look? The question may sound light, but from the way he said it, it was clear that he genuinely wanted to understand, not just respond. And it is in moments like this that his personality feels so real, sincere, curious, and without pretense. The closeness between them didn't feel staged. There was no script, no acting, just two individuals understanding each other in a very natural way. Jungkook casually revealing Taehyung's habits, watching videos for hours, and even talking in his sleep actually showed how Taehyung lives in his own world. He's not the type to always be in the crowd, but someone who often sinks into his thoughts, exploring small things that others might consider trivial, but for him, hold deep meaning. And when Taehyung spoke about himself, there was no sense of trying to impress. He admitted spending his free time watching vocal mimicry videos for hours, a habit that shows a quiet dedication to art. He also mentioned his ability to play several musical instruments, including the violin, which he learned on his own. All of it was delivered lightly, as if it wasn't something extraordinary. But that is exactly what makes him special. He never feels the need to prove who he is, because he already knows. Kim Taehyung's personality is a rare combination between calmness and depth, simplicity and complexity. He can feel very close, yet at the same time seem so far to truly understand. He is someone who doesn't speak much, but every word he says carries weight. He doesn't always smile widely, yet his presence creates a warmth that cannot be faked. Maybe that's why so many people feel connected to him. Not because he is perfect, but because he is real in a world full of image and illusion. Kim Taehyung appears as something honest, and that honesty, without people realizing it, touches something deep within everyone who sees him. April 2026 is not just about an interview or an appearance. It is a moment where the world is reminded that behind the name BTS, there are individuals with living stories. And among them, Kim Taehyung stands as a figure who is not only admired, but felt. Because in the end, Taehyung is not just an idol. He is an emotional experience not everyone is ready to face. And at this point, we are no longer just watching an idol. We have just witnessed something too real to be called entertainment. April 2026, a moment that shook the world. And at the center of it all is Kim Taehyung. From a gaze that is hard to explain, to interactions that feel deeper than simple jokes with Jungkook, everything leaves one unanswered question. What is it that we still haven't seen? Because if this is what's shown on camera, then what about what has never been shown? Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you want to keep following the other side of Kim Taehyung that many people still don't know. If you don't like it, feel free to skip. The Taehyung Lovers channel never forces anyone. But if you feel that there's something different about this moment, believe it, this is just a beginning. Hard news. There are details yet to be revealed, pieces of story not yet arranged, and facts that might change the way you see everything. So stay tuned for the next updates only on Taehyung Lovers, because this story is not over yet. Thank you, stay safe, and see you next time.